Hey friends, Mandy here, Bare Bones Living. Welcome back. And today I'm coming to you from the chicken yard. And I have some friends here. And I wanted to show you really quick one of the projects that I was talking about that I wanted to do with that fencing that I found in our woods that the previous owner had left here. So let me show you what I did. So as you can see, my girls are surrounding a little compost bin that I have created. And I just took that larger fencing with the big gaps between it, and I made a ring out of it. And I think with this one, it actually had like prongs on the bottom, so I actually like poked them into the ground. And then I just layered some leaves and then some bedding from the chicks and then some leaves, and then the top is more bedding from the chicks. And I am starting to I really want to focus on creating my own compost and fertilizer and growing medium here at the homestead. So I thought that this would be a fun little experiment. And so I created 2 of these, and as you can see, the girls have already gone through and they can poke through there and pull things out. My thinking was that it would start to decompose now, even though we're going into winter here. We've had a ton of rain, so they're soaked. There's bugs in here. I'm hoping that maybe it can start to decompose and maybe warm up a little bit, and this might be something that could help keep the girls a little warm in the winter, as well as feed them. And then here's the other one. And this one is really like free floating. This one didn't have any of the prongs on the bottom, so they've been able to pull more out from this one, I feel. But I see them congregated around here quite often, which is encouraging to me. And obviously there's not very much in these just yet. But I'm just going to keep adding to these and, mixing green and brown materials to get a good ratio to start decomposing. But also the plan is that this whole chicken area here, the yard that they're in currently, is eventually going to be a garden. My plan is to have this whole front part of our house all gardens. And so I'm just going to use the girls to help me with that. So I'm hoping that this will be some nice compost, and I will, when we move them out of this current paddock that they're in, I'm going to open this up and let them spread it around and mix it up. And then I'm going to set the barrels, I guess I'm calling these, up in their next paddock. And I will churn this if the chickens haven't. My guineas are saying hello. And then put them back into the barrels in their next paddock, just to keep everything mixing and decomposing. And then I'm hoping come spring it'll be ready to use, or summer it'll become ready to use. So as I mentioned, this is just one of the projects that I'm working on in terms of creating our own compost, growing medium, things like that. I also do vermicompost, which I haven't done super actively. I've kind of just been very passive in my vermicomposting. It's been fruitful. I've been able to use compost out of there, but if I am more active with it and churning things more and feeding them more and then separating out the worms more, I could make a lot more vermicompost, and that would be really awesome. But this is just the beginning. I'm really excited to get this started, and this was one of the projects that I said I was working on with that, again, free stuff that we the free fencing that we found in our woods. So I covered my raspberries with some of that fencing. We used some of it, the chicken wire, on the Peeps tractor, and then that fencing I used to make these compost barrels. So got lots of uses out of them. Really excited about that, and really excited for our future here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you guys for stopping by today and joining in on our journey here at Bare Bones Living. We'll catch you on the next one.